Hey dolls, welcome back to your Royal BFF, the People's Duchess. How you doing? Hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. Who else blinked and it was over? It's like I blinked and the whole weekend was just done. But I have enjoyed myself and I hope you have too. Oh my God, there has been so much news over the last week and I've had family in town and I just have not had the opportunity to cover it as quickly as I would like to. But I do like this weekend recap situation because I've had time to properly swoon and really soak and absorb the news. So starting off with this gala, Harry and Meghan attended a star-studded gala for Baby to Baby, which is an organization that they have been partnered with since 2020. Y'all might remember this throwback to where Harry and Meghan were masked up and feeding families and children and stocking them with school supplies. Baby to Baby is a wonderful organization. If you can volunteer or donate in any way, shape, or form, please do go to babytobaby.org. And speaking of donations, tonight's gala raised $18 million. Can you believe that? They were honoring Serena Williams. Of course, they raised $18 million in one night. And they looked like they all had a really good time, but there was serious business afoot. They make it look really glitzy and really glamorous, but philanthropy is quite a serious business. We see the galas, we see the glitz, we see the glamour, we see the stars. We see how much the word philanthropy itself has been really bastardized by people like the royals. But the serious business of philanthropy involves feeding and housing and clothing people and then restoring dignity to those people. The core of this evening was helping feed food insecure children and families. So Baby to Baby is a wonderful organization that is so necessary, especially in times like this when there are so many children facing food insecurity. Harry and Meghan's Archwell organization is a cornerstone in this community for their efforts in also supporting families, not just with food insecurity, but with reintegration, housing, business skills, soft skills. These galas are a lot of fun and I'm thankful for them. And the fashion of it all, and the drama of it all, the millennial reunion of it all. But at the end of the day, these are also where a lot of money is being raised to help a lot of people. It's just a fundamental good that comes out of all of this. So if you're one of the few who are still shocked and saddened, or baffled and saddened about why they're getting headlines and you, for example, are not, Exhibit A. This is why they're making headlines, because of the sheer amount of good that they're doing for their communities. And the best part about this is how transparent it is. These galas are charitable organizations. They have documents that they file showing where the money goes. You can keep track of them and feel good about knowing that your contribution is going directly to help and not to fund your own organization and spend millions of dollars on that PR and propaganda and outreach. But then very little money on the actual helping of the actual people. So this is the difference between a respectable organization and how charities should work, and very shady, backhanded deal type of charities where at the end of the day, you're flying private jets to, and it just doesn't really make any sense. It's not very cohesive. Look, I'm not comparing and contrasting here, but I'm just saying if you're going to do charity, you kind of have to live that type of charitable life. You have to walk that charitable walk. And I think that they all get along so well because they all do walk that charitable walk. I mentioned the reunion of it all, and I wasn't just talking Paris and Nicole. Paris and Meghan did archetypes together. Her and Shay Mitchell's company partnered up to send those backpacks to Africa. Most of the attendees have a charitable organization, from Kerry Washington's to Jessica Alba's Honest Company. These are the people that you want in your corner when you need to get things together and mobilize real support on the ground. Jessica Alba is also the CEO of The Honest Company. Love their products. And fun fact, she's also a friend and client of Daniel Martin. So you can imagine those girls' nights just go so wild. This is the kind of stuff that they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that royals are supposed to be doing real philanthropy. This is what they tell the people that they're doing. And in reality, that money is going who knows where. We don't ever see financials. So who knows? $18 million. That is just amazing. They also swung by Kris Jenner's birthday tonight. I don't know if it would be practical of them to have changed. I think that this is a perfectly suitable birthday ensemble. They probably just shot right over, dropped off the gift, went home. I love what she's wearing. I love this ensemble. Very chic, very minimal, very let the face do the talking. The earrings are gorgeous. I don't believe we've seen these drop earrings before. 10 out of 10 outfit. Everyone looked amazing. I love this dress Serena has on. It's so flattering and she looked beautiful. Harry, very dapper, very James Bond. The gala was really just a lovely event to behold. The pictures are delicious. Harry also released a statement for Scotty's Little Soldiers on November 6th, wearing this really cute bumblebee scarf that he was gifted from the organization. Look, if Harry does nothing else, he is going to collect either a scarf or a blanket from the organization. But no, it's a really good sign of how great of a leader he is. He loves this organization. Harry and Meghan care about the organizations that they're not just patrons of, but organizations that are out there, boots on the ground, helping, like World Central Kitchen, for example. They really turn up when they're needed. Very moving, as was the other piece of his royal tour that wrapped up in Toronto. I got these pictures a little bit later after we'd already concluded the royal tour wrap up, but look how cute. They gifted him a blanket with the poem for Invictus on the back of it. So cute. Just racking up blankets. If Canada does nothing else, they are going to swathe this man and his children and his wife in blankets. So this was just another very beautiful, touching moment from that tour. I kind of wanted to just include because I missed it the first time around. They've had an amazing week. The headlines that Meghan is returning to acting for the movie Close Personal Friends with Brie Larson and Lily Collins is coming out on Amazon Prime. Everyone's excited about that. I'm super excited about that. I would love to see Meghan back on the silver screen. I hope it's more than just like a very quick one-line zinger type situation. I hope she actually has a few lines, says a few things, maybe throws a drama grenade in and leaves the room. I don't know. Just a suggestion. It has been a wonderful week. They did the Dodgers with the Johnsons, and now this huge As Ever News partnered up with Godmother's Bookstores for distribution in that shop. So cute. The video was so cute. That's up on my shorts tab now, so check it out if you haven't already. This has been quite the exciting week for Harry and Meghan. Hopefully those Kris Jenner birthday bash pictures surface soon here. I'd love to see what Doria wore. You know she went. I hope the kids have also had a great week, and I hope all of you have as well.